Question 6 asks, a mail carrier is assigned a new section of town. Before heading out, he wants to determine the most efficient route that still allows him to visit each house and return to the post office without visiting a house twice. Question 6a asks, find such a route on the map below or explain why no such route exists. Brackets, list the letters as you visit them or highlight the path using arrows to show direction. So here is our graph. So like the question tells you, you start at the office. Then from the office, we went down to M, down to V, down to Z. Then from Z, we went left to X. Then from X up to O, up to K. And from K, left to G, down to R, down to W. Then from W, we went left to Q, left to up to J, up to D, then from D, left to T, down to C, and then down to N. Then from N, we went left to S, then from S, up to E, up to B, and up to A. Then from A, we went right to H, right to F, right to L, right to P, and then back to the office, like the question tells you. And as you can see, we went through that whole circuit without touching a house twice. So question 6b now asks, if a route exists, explain which type of route it is. A Euler path, a Euler circuit, a Hamiltonian path, or a Hamiltonian circuit. So what we put for question 6b was it was a Hamiltonian circuit because you go through all the vertexes once. Question 7. Question 7 asks, your company must run Ethernet cables to the offices below so that all of the offices have high-speed internet access. For each computer to be on the office network, there must be a way to get from each computer to the other computers by following the cable. One worker proposed the following setup, which is right over here, obviously. Question 7a asks, design the most efficient network, brackets, minimal spanning tree for these offices. So for question 7a, we drew this. And obviously, to make it more efficient, we had to remove the cables on the outside because they were not necessary for the network to work. So as you can see on our design, all of the cables around got removed. Question 7b asks, if the weights represent the length of cables in meters and cable costs $10 per meter, what is the total cost of the minimal spanning tree? So here is our answer. Now to get this answer, you take the length of the cables that the graph shows you in 7a, and then you multiply it by 10 because if you go back to question 7b, cables cost $10 per meter. So we did 2 times